lost during the past year. The listing of veterans will be read first, and each will be so designated by a single tolling of their name as the bell is rung. James Nigro, William Wine, Patrick Woods, Bob Frammies, Bernie McKinnon, Russell Nyberg. Now the non-veteran residents: Roger Tompkins, Nancy Avery, Yvonne Dooley, Beverly Hampton, Betty Ann Mazzata, Lois Poker, Barbara Swintack, Lucien Peugeot, and Mary Nigro. George Queso will now tell us a bit about the American flag, and as the flag is being folded by members of the Honor Guard, we will explain the significance of each of the traditional 13 folds. George?
Did you know that at military funerals, the 21-gun salute stands for the sum of the numbers in the year 1776? Have you ever noticed how the Honor Guard pays meticulous attention to correctly folding the American flag 13 times? You probably thought it was to symbolize the original 13 colonies, but we learn a lot today.
The first fold of our flag is a symbol of life.
The second fold is a symbol of our belief in eternal life.
The third fold is made in honor and remembrance of the veterans departing our ranks who gave a portion of their lives for the defense of our country and to attain peace throughout the world.
The fourth fold represents our weaker nature, for as American citizens trusting in God, it is in Him we turn in times of peace as well as in time of war for His divine guidance.
The fifth fold is a tribute to our country, for in the words of Stephen Decatur, our country, in dealing with other countries, may she always be right, but it is still our country, right or wrong.
The sixth fold is where our hearts lie. It is with our heart that we pledge allegiance to the flag.
Still get some more, George.
No,
Okay. The seventh fold is a tribute to our armed forces, for it is through the armed forces that we protect our country and our flag against all her enemies, whether they be found within or without the boundaries of our republic.
The eighth fold is a tribute to the one who entered into the valley of the shadow of death, that we might see the light of day.
The ninth fold is a tribute to womanhood and mothers, for it has been through their faith, their love, loyalty, and devotion that the character of the men and women who have made this country great has been molded.
The 10th fold is a tribute to the Father, for He too has given His sons and daughters for the defense of our country since they were first born.
The 11th fold represents the lower portion of the seal of King David and King Solomon and glorifies in the Hebrews' eyes the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
The 12th fold represents an emblem of eternity and glorifies in the Christian's eyes God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
The 13th fold, or when the flag is completely folded, the stars are uppermost, reminding us of our nation's motto, "In God we trust."
After the flag is completely folded and tucked in, it takes on the appearance of a cocked hat, ever reminding us of the soldiers who served under General George Washington and the sailors and Marines who served under Captain John Paul Jones, who were followed by their comrades and shipmates in the armed forces of the United States, preserving for us the rights, privileges, and freedoms we enjoy today. In closing, let us remember, a veteran is someone who, at one point in his or her life, wrote a blank check made payable to the United States of America for an amount of up to, including their life.
Dick Eckert will now play the anthems of the various military branches. Veterans are invited to stand and be recognized as their respective branch's anthem is played. Dick?
Flag detail, stand hut.
Album squad, stand hut.
United States Army.